Collaborating with people in Google Docs is great because it allows multiple people to edit a document or slide or whatever it is that you are working on. However, sometimes you may not want the edits to show up just as general parts of the document. You might want to just be making some suggestions. So I wanted to show you how to use suggestion mode. I'm in my document, and right now I'm in editing mode. When you go up to the upper right hand corner, you can see editing mode is live. When you click on that, you have a few different options for how you want to interact with the document. If you select editing, obviously you can edit it right in the document. There are two other options. One is suggesting, and that's what we're going to look at today, as well as viewing if you want to see what it looks like in its final form. So when you click on suggesting, you'll notice it turns green and it says you are in suggestion mode. So how to use suggestion mode is you just go through and you make the edits you want. So here it says I'm a 10th, and instead of 10th I want to say 10th. Now you can see my suggestion shows up as sort of like a comment on the right hand side, and it says what I did. I replaced 10th with 10th, and you can also add in a comment here. I don't like this. And it will add that as a comment on that suggestion. It doesn't change the suggestion at all. As if you want to add things in, you'll see that they show up in another color, just depending on what color the user has been assigned. Here's another addition that I added in there, and it just shows, oh, this is what was added. Nothing was taken out, so you don't see a strike through. Again, that text shows up in the color that the person had. As you continue to add suggestions to the documents, it continues to populate the right-hand side with what your suggestions are. Now, when you want to work with the suggestions, whether you want to accept them or reject them, you can look over at the suggestion, and if you click on that, you see a check mark or an X. If you want to accept the suggestion, you can click the check mark, and you can see that it replaces what was replaced and makes those changes appropriately and leaves it in its final edited mode. Now, let's say we wanted to reject one. If we reject it, it takes out whatever was added in as a suggestion, and you see the document as it was before any changes were made. It's really easy to use. It's handy when you're not quite sure if you want to make the change, but you want to make sure that that is visible to anyone who is shared on that file. So that's how you use suggestion mode. Pretty quick and easy, and very handy, especially in terms of editing documents for readability.